This is the speaking test of International English Language Testing System taking place on Wednesday, the 16th of October at Crave Habiganj. The center number is CH002 and the candidate is Nadia Khan Jyoti and the candidate number is CH001 and the examiner is Mustafizur Rahman and the examiner number is C10H2. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your name, please?
My full name is Nadia Khan Jyoti.
And Jyoti, what do you do? Do you work or study?
I'm a student. Recently, I just finished my ETS examination. Now I'm preparing myself for IELTS examination.
Okay. May I see your identification, please?
Here it is.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this will take it, please.
Thank you.
In this first part of speaking test, I'm going to ask you some general question. Let's talk about computers. Do you often use a computer?
Yes, I often use computer because of my assignments, and sometimes I need to get entertainment. That's time I use computer.
Okay, that's great. And how do you usually get online?
I already mentioned that I have to do many assignments. That's time I need to get online. Per day, I'm on online for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. And do you prefer desktops or laptops?
I prefer laptops because it's easily to bring out with us anywhere because it has no electricity lines.
Okay. And what do you use your computer for?
I already mentioned that I have to do many assignments, and so whenever I need entertainment, that time I play video games on computer.
Do you think it's important to learn how to use a computer?
Obviously, because we live in a modern era, and that's why we are addicted to technology, and we have to know how to use computer.
Okay, that's great. Move on. Reading. Do you often read?
As I'm a student, I have to read a lot of academic books, but whenever I get free time, that time I read novels, storybooks, and so on.
Okay. Do you often read newspapers?
Yes, in the morning time I always read newspapers, and it spreads our mind.
Okay. And what books did you read as a child?
When I was a child, that time I addicted to read storybooks and some science fictional book.
Okay. And do you think it's important to encourage children to read?
Obviously, it is important to encourage child to read reading books because whenever a children read a books, it can be improve his language skills, speaking skills, and he can so much knowledge about it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much for speaking part one. Here is ended. Let's move on speaking part two. And in speaking part two, I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute, and you can take note if you wish. Here's your pencil and paper, and here's your topic. Describe a person who solved a problem in a clever way. Okay, thank you. Your 1 minute note making time is up. Could you start speaking for 2 minutes, please?
Throughout my entire life, I have met with a number of people, and here I would like to talk about a person who is my best friend, and her name is Rakhi. She is 19 years old, and she is a student. She is so nice and kind person, and she always try to help others. Mm, she always try to help others, and she always in her free time she reads a lot of books. Recently we arranged a party in my home, and I also told you that my friend is so nice and kind person. She is also clever too because in this party I try to cook a dish which was beef curry, and I added a lot of salt in this. But I was afraid because I don't know what to do now. At that time, she told me that if we add so much salt in this curry, we can cut potatoes and to add with this. that time the potatoes will reduce the salt. And after that, whenever I finish my cook, that time I taste it with fairly because I made a mistake. When I tasted it, it was so amazing, and I thanked her because she helped me in a clever way. And after that, when we arranged our party, that time we made a lot of fun and we made some pictures together, and it was a memorable day for me.
That's right. Thank you very much, ma'am. Here is introduce speaking part two. May I get my pencil and paper back, please?
Yes, sure.
Okay, that's great. So we were talking about describe a person who solved a problem in a clever way and spoke more than 1 minute. That's great. Move on to speaking part three. And in speaking part three, I'm going to ask you some questions which is related with your topic. So very first and foremost, do you think children are born smart or they do learn how to become smart?
All people are not, all children are not same. Some people are some people are born with smart, and some people are not. Some children are not because they have to learn how to be smart.
Okay, how do children become smart at school?
In many activities, they can become smart because such as doing many activities and going out and speak their politeness and speaking with others, and introducing new people. It can be smarter than.
Okay, and why some people are well rounded and why others are only good at one thing?
Some people work hard too much. That's why they have to be. They wanted to know how to work all in the all work. That's why they became all rounded. And some people are so lazy and they want you to focus on one thing. That's why they are so much well in one thing.